Yo, what's up guys, it's Steve with RC vs BC. This is a segment called Yo, That's Good. We're here with PFL fighter Elvin Espinoza and the 505 man, Fritanga 505 owner restaurant, Julian in the house. What's up, man? Yo, always a pleasure, bro. Yo, let's get to it. Let's go. Yo, man, so a lot of people come into your restaurant, they check out the food, but what's the number one thing that they always ask for? What's their go-to?
So the number one plate usually is carne asada.
Carne asada.
Yeah, so usually everyone asks for carne asada. It's like a go-to plate for any Nicaraguan restaurant, okay? So, I mean, basically that's one of the most authentic foods you'll have out there. After that, you know, you have your nagatamales, you have your pork, you know, you have your bigoron, you have your chancho con yuca. Those are all authentic Nicaraguan plates, but the number one go-to is a carne asada plate with gallo pinto and queso frito. You can forget the queso frito.
So where's Big Boy eat? Come here, bro.
What's your favorite plate?
I'm always getting the carne asada,
yeah, I'm telling you.
and queso frito, you know, so the main dish, whatever.
That's the main dish.
I get the main dish. Yeah.
So I've never had Nicaraguan food. Now I'm Latino, I'm Peruvian, so we got some bomb ass food. But bro, I'm gonna tell you right now how this looks fucking amazing. So what do you guys recommend me and the boys eat today for Yo That's Good segment in the pod? Like what do you think what should we get?
Alright, so we're gonna go for some carne asadas and we're gonna get some chicken tacos as well. And a queso frito on the side. Alright, and we're gonna dip all that with some sour cream, we're gonna mix it all up. You're gonna see, you're gonna like it. And then we're gonna go with some juices, authentic juices, alright? You can forget the juices. Okay. You have your cacao. I know, you know, you guys make maracuya in your country, but we also make a maracuya in our country.
Oh, shit.
So you guys will for sure have some maracuya. You're gonna have some cacao. What other juices do you like? Olive? Yeah. You also have a chia, which is really good, or you have linaza. So those are all authentic juices back from our country. So you guys are gonna get it. It's real authentic.
Do you like sneak it into your Gatorade and drink it while you're training and shit? Like get those the Nicaraguan warrior shit in there?
Off season, yeah. That's the post fight.
Just so, would you mind us bringing us to the back and showing us what's up?
Yeah, most definitely.
Cool, man. Let's roll. Oh my god. Alright, so explain it. Explain, bro, what we got here?
What we got, Julian?
What we got? So you got authentic beans from Nicaragua.
Okay.
So they come from there. We don't buy them over here, they come from over there. I mean, the cheese as well. You know, you're getting authentic Nicaraguan cheese. And then obviously the meat, you gotta buy it here. You can't get it over there.
You guys see this?
Look how big the strips are.
Oh my god.
You ready to dig in?
Alright, let's do it. Start with the low rice first.
Let's see it.
We also have the authentic rojita. Okay, this is straight from Nicaragua. This is Elvin's favorite, by the way.
Cheers. Cheers, bro. Bad luck. Come on.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud. Oh. It's like red soda.
It's red soda pop.
So good.
Wait till you try the meat.
Yo, Spanish people doing this shit different, dog. I'm telling you. Alright, I mean,
this is just any regular grilled steak.
Oh my god. It hurts.
So you know what you have to do? Steal maduro from Elvin.
Yeah,
and then eat the cheese with the maduro.
Yeah.
So you can cut up the cheese and you eat the cheese with the maduro. You can't forget the hot sauce.
Okay.
You eat hot sauce, Elvin? Yeah?
Is it hot or?
It's mild, it's mild.
Oh, it's mild.
Put it in the meat or on the rice and beans.
What do you think so far? Let's see.
Bro, right now, I'm in heaven. That's my response.
Hey, welcome to Nicaragua.
This is bittersweet, you know why? Because my boys, if you guys turn around the camera, Kevin just off here, that they're gonna eat with us soon. But man, this tastes so freaking good. With the plátano, no?
Yeah,
Maduro.
Yeah.
With the quesito, with the rice. I haven't even touched the steak yet, bro. I'm already, wow, this is really good stuff, man. Like, and there's a difference. Like you guys will see, like when you guys will taste it. It's like everything just tastes so different. It's like, man. Try to get this.
There you go. Carne asada.
All right.
What do you think about the meat?
Bro, it's so good. It's like juicy, tender. Oh, like está un poco como sellado at the end.
Yeah.
A little crispy.
Yeah.
All right, boys, we're gonna share this with the guys. So
Yeah.
let's get to it. Let's go. All right,
Yeah, what's up?
let's go. We're here at the 505 Market, which is also owned by our boy Julian here. So it's a pleasure to hang out, just chill here, you know. But we're gonna start the pod now officially. And my boy Kevin got some questions for you, bro. So you're gonna be in the hot seat, bro. You ready for this shit? It's all about the best stuff we just talked about. Just play it. All right. So Kevin, man, start us off, bro. What you got?
All right, so Elvin, like I was trying to ask you in the part before we were rudely interrupted, what was it that got you into MMA and the martial arts? Like, how did you get your start?
So I've always been in martial arts when I was little, but like very little. I couldn't remember how to do everything that I learned. But once I got into high school, I wanted to wrestle. And I wasn't allowed to wrestle in middle school because my parents were against it. And I always played baseball my whole life. So when I got to 8th grade, I got in a car accident that messed up my rotator cuff. So then that's where my baseball career ended. And then as time went on, my senior year, I wanted to try it. It was like my last year to try wrestling and give it a shot. So I ended up joining the team. And once I graduated, I enjoyed the sport and I wanted to keep training. I eventually found the MMA gym. And then at 19 is when I started training at a freestyle fighting academy. And that was the first gym I ever joined, ever seen. You know, they have a thing, you type in best MMA team or best MMA gym in Miami, and that's like their website name. So I got scammed into going to that gym right away.
Damn, bro. Call them out, why don't you?
But I met a lot of great people there. You know, I learned a lot there, and and I made a lot of good connections there. I started with my friend. You know, I got introduced to him, Julian. You know, so it was a blessing in disguise.
You were 19?
Yeah, when I started.
Bro, what were you doing at 19, dog?
I don't know, jerking off in my bedroom.
Building a legacy here.
I don't know.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, I started watching UFC when I was like 18.
What was your first? What was the first UFC fight you saw?
I think it was. Nah, I know it was GSP, but I don't know which
Against
fight it
BJ
was.
Penn.
Nah, I can't tell you that.
Against Matt Hughes.
Nah, I don't think. I think that's before I used. Before
Oh,
I
they call me
started.
old dog?
No, before I started.
That's before my time, dog.
Was it like when GSP was like at his peak, or was it when he was rising?
Nah, he was already champion.
Or he was already champion.
Yeah.
That must have been.
That was a heyday.
So yeah.
Oh, Carlos Condit.
Maybe.
The natural
I can't tell you.
Maybe.
I don't know. I
GSP.
can't remind you.
But he was a dude who kind of like inspired you.
Yeah, I was like, damn,
kinda,
I want to see.
I want to do that shit.
Do that shit.
That's dope.
Okay.
But-
Dope. So, what would you say was like the turning point where you're like, all right, I want this to be my career. Like, I want to make a living off of kicking people's ass.
So, in FFA, they have a fight team tryout, and then I saw a bunch of people that I was training with in class, and I was doing always good against them, and they were in the fight team. And, in the beginning, I was scared I didn't even think about actually fighting. I just wanted to learn. And little by little, I was improving fast and keeping up with the fighters and doing good. People were like higher ranked than me. And so in order to try for the fight team, you have to become a blue belt at FFA, like a MMA blue belt. Because in that school, they do like shirt rankings, like MMA rankings.
Is there a difference between like the karate blue belt versus?
So like
MMA?
it's not like a real belt system they have there, but it's MMA ranking. So there's jiu-jitsu blue belt, and they have like an MMA rank, which is not like a real thing, but it's him, like that school, and then also like Lloyd Irvin's and other MMA schools kind of do that. It's a rare thing that schools do that, but they do that. So in order to try for that, you have to be a blue shirt. And I eventually got to the blue shirt, and that's when I wanted to try out for the fight team and try out, and just to see if I can keep up, And then, yeah, I had a lot of people, coaches more pushing me to do it, and I ended up doing it, and then, like, I fell in love with it, and I had confidence because I was keeping up with people who were the fighters, like the pro fighters. And from there, once I got in the fight team, I'm like, oh, I think I can make money off this. So and that's when I started like going in like 100%.
You know, you mentioned earlier your accident that you got into that messed up your rotator cuff that took you out of baseball. Have you had any injuries while doing MMA that almost took you out of the game, and what did it take for you to get back in?
So no, that injury only I only feel it when I'm pitching. 'Cause I used to pitch, and then when I would pitch, like after like 60 throws, like that's it, I couldn't throw anymore because my arm would hurt. It would hurt a lot. Or if I played in outfield and I tried to throw like a bomb to home or something, and it wouldn't work.
Is it similar as like an overhand punch or
no? Punching, I don't feel it at all.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just like my rotator cuff moved a little, and then just the constant like just pitching and throwing and throwing.
What's that surgery that baseball?
That's Tommy John.
That Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, but
right?
that's in your like
It's an
elbow.
elbow, okay.
Yeah, that's your elbow.
That's nuts.
But yeah, it's just I couldn't pitch. I couldn't like throw it hard, or and that's like I kind of stopped.
Yeah. Were there any like injuries while in your MMA career?
No, the only injury I had was I had a tumor in my chest when I was in 2017. I had a tumor. I found out because I was like, my mom gave me a hug one day, and I've always had a birthmark in my chest. So my mom gave me a hug one day, and then she felt it like I had like a lump, and she's like, oh, did it get bigger? Or like my birthmark, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know, because when you're fighting, you're always getting like little injuries here and there, so I don't really pay attention to it. So we ended up going to a doctor. We did an ultrasound, and we had like a big mass.
Wow.
And
You
then
did to mom to realize there's something wrong with you. That's amazing.
So I didn't. Yeah, it was one of those like, oh shit, But
What was going through your mind? Like, was it like
I thought I was gonna
scary?
die.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I was
You
gonna
were just
die.
like, yo, I'm
Because
done.
we went to the ultrasound, and you're hoping the doctor's like, oh, it's nothing that big, you're fine. But he's like, he made it seem like bad. It was like, I can't really tell you until we do a biopsy. We have to take it out. They're like, we need to take it out now, and then I can give you an answer.
So how long from when you found out what it was until you had to go under the knife? Like, what was the time period? Was it like days, or was it like a week or something?
It was within a month.
A month?
Like in a month. So, and the thing at that time, I didn't have insurance either. So,
And you were fighting?
huh?
And you were fighting?
So the crazy part is
Damn.
when I was fighting, I looked back at my old pictures when I cut weight,
Yeah.
and in my old pictures of me cutting weight, you could see
More
it coming out of my skin.
Fat
But I never noticed it. I never knew it was like
Holy
that.
shit.
But every time when I got to like 145 when I fought Taiwan,
Yeah.
you see me like weighing in, and you see like it sticking out.
I did notice it, and the thing is, like, I just,
So I had a blue birthmark. I was born with a blue birthmark.
Yeah, right.
And then, when you see it, it's a birthmark, and there's something even bigger behind it.
Oh, wow.
But I didn't.
That brown spot.
Right now, I have the brown spot's another birthmark, but I have one on my chest, like a
So
big.
two birthmarks.
Yeah.
I always have trouble photoshopping
Yeah.
them, bro. And
No, I have two birthmarks, and
bro,
then I had a
every time I
green one.
Photoshop you, I gotta match your little birthmark. I'm messing with you, but that's crazy, man. Like,
Yeah.
But did they say like?
So,
Yeah.
so I didn't have insurance, so I couldn't go to the hospital and get it done in the hospital.
No.
So I had to get a doctor to do it in the clinic, and I was awake
No way.
when they did it to me. So,
Oh my God.
No anesthesia at all? Like,
yeah, it was local anesthesia. Yeah, it was local anesthesia, and I'm awake. So I'm there with we have to.
You have to face it all.
And it was $300 to take out a tumor.
That's not bad.
$300 to take out a
That's not
tumor.
bad.
I ain't gonna lie.
That ain't bad. $300?
It was
compared to how much it was
$3,000 for
done
like
to me?
to go to the hospital, and then it's extra days and then procedure.
Yeah.
They're like, if you can pay that much out of pocket, or we could do it here for $300,
Bro.
And I'm like, and
got
it was
that.
on 8th Street.
Yeah.
So 8th
8th
Street, right here, 8th Street. Down,
8th Street, Miami?
Maybe that was $1,000.
H-
Legendary 8th Street, Miami.
There was a doctor on 8th Street.
But honestly,
8th Street?
thank God.
Yeah.
I'm really like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
really happy for you.
yeah.
Bro, that's
So,
nuts. I
Came out of that.
because I remember you had the
God bless you.
surgery.
yeah.
I remember around that time. Yeah, I remember
Like
you had the
2016,
surgery.
2017.
I 100% remember, and I remember like I saw you, I'm like, it's got a little bump there, and I didn't want to say anything because maybe you were sensitive about your birthmark. I don't know, like
Yeah.
fuck, it's your business. But I did notice it, and then I remember you mentioned it on Facebook or something that you're getting surgery. I'm like, oh shit, and I asked you, and you're like, no man, I'm good. Smiley face. I'm like, okay, I guess you are. But man, I had no idea you went through that stuff.
Yeah.
That's scary stuff.
Yeah.
How old were you at the time?
24.
24 years old. Wow, that's scary shit, man.
Because I went pro at 25, and this is before I went pro.
So did the doctor say you can come back or anything like
Yeah,
that?
so when we did the surgery, once he took it out, so first of all, it's crazy because I'm awake, so I'm here and I'm feeling, I did feel it though, like I'm here looking and it's right here. So as he's cutting me open, like blood's like squirting on me, like everywhere. So I see everything. Like when I was done, you can see on the wall, there was like blood everywhere.
Wait, so it's not like he had like an actual like a clean facility to like do it. He basically just moved his desk over.
No. So when you go to the doctor's office, they have the little
the little
chair.
things.
You're there and they lean you back.
Yeah.
So that's where they did it. So he's a surgeon, so he would go to a hospital and do this. But
He said I could do it right now.
yeah,
I can
not
do it
right
right
now,
now,
but
still got time
in
for
a week or
lunch.
so we could do it. So yeah, they did it there, and then I'm here laying down. My wife was waiting in the waiting room, and then my mom was in the room there with me, like there, and so I'm sitting back, and then he's cutting me open and doing everything, and I feel it like and then as I had the assume I had a cyst here. So he ended up like, oh, do you want to take out the cyst too?
Hey, might as well. Two
So
for
2 for 1, and then this was the grossest because he put his finger inside, like I felt the finger go in, and he came and took out the cyst.
Yeah, I
like
see
that.
your
I felt
I know
that.
you getting the oil
You
change, but
and
your
your
tire
family
levels are low.
are gangster. Like for your
Yeah.
mom to sit there while you're basically your chest is opened up.
Yeah,
It
it was,
redefines the whole scene of cut me, Mick, cut me. Like, he
Right?
redefines it.
Like,
No.
oh my God, I would
yeah.
never.
No, but the only part is as he took everything out, I could see it, and I saw him pull it out, and like it was like that big, like a big mass. Like I saw the pictures and stuff, and then when we took it out, he's like, I can't tell you if it's good or not. We have to do the biopsy. He's like, don't worry, don't stress it. Like if once we get the answer, we'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, it doesn't look good. He's like, it doesn't, because like it's a big mass. So they take it out, they do all that. The worst part is towards the end when they were already putting the stitches in, the anesthesia wore off. So he's like, do you want to keep going or do you want to finish? I'm like, just finish it. So he's putting in the needle and stitching me up without no anesthesia. I just wanted to get it over with. I'm like, let's go, let's just get this over with.
Holy shit.
So we have to wait a couple days. So they called me back saying, look, they sent it to one place, but they wanted to get like a second reading to make sure. Because the first one they said it was like, it's like it was in the borderline of being benign or malignant.
Mm-hmm.
So they sent it somewhere else to make sure. So they sent it from there, they sent it to another. So they sent it 3 different places. And they all agreed that it was a benign. So, but for them to like keep popping, that made it like scary because they couldn't tell. So so that was like my biggest scare. When I was waiting for those results, I thought like, that's it, it's over, fighting's over.
So
I had a big scare.
So nothing's gonna happen.
I have to get checked
You get
eventually,
checked,
yeah.
okay.
Because I don't have anything, but I have to get checked just in case.
Is it like every 6 months or every
Yeah, I was
other
gonna
year?
I mean, I haven't done it. I haven't checked at all because I'm
Ever
when
since
was the
then?
last time you
ever
got
since
checked?
then.
No,
I
I'll check
have
it right
not
now,
checked.
dog. Let's see
When
what
was
you
the
at.
last time?
I haven't checked since
Like
I
not even
That's hard
since
to
it.
happen.
Wow.
because I haven't felt anything or nothing's like gone. But my mom has been like pushing me to because I have insurance now, so they're like just do it.
It's like a car, you know. If there's no problem, don't go looking for one. Like,
Yeah,
just-
but I mean I should. Yeah. And I worked in the hospital, so I always did ultrasounds for my heart, but never for this.
Bro, our toughness level just went down like.
Yeah.
No, I'm baby soft.
Yeah.
Right?
No, but
Hang the other day. So I texted my girlfriend about. I was like, "Hey, make my hang." I was like, "Go to the doctor."
and this was before
Jesus, man.
Thanksgiving. So, because I remember when it was like Thanksgiving time, I already had the stitches a couple like weeks, and then when we went to Thanksgiving, I had to switch the band-aids, and when I switched the band-aids, a lot of the blood like made a ball. So I took off when I took off the band-aids, like, and we were in Naples, another like far away from the doctor. So when I saw it, I had like flat chest and then just a ball. So it was a ball of like blood.
Oh yeah, scared. Huh?
That I freaked out. I didn't notice until I took off the band-aids, and then we had to go back to the hospital to the doctor. And what it was just there was a like a hole there before, like filled in the mass.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of blood came in to like refill it.
Oh, okay.
So what ended up happening was they had to take off the stitches and then leave a hole open. So I had like the
So
stitches.
you was exposed.
I was exposed. Yeah, I had like a hole in my chest, and then the rest of the stitches. So I had to leave it like that for like months until it closed, and eventually it closed by itself. But I had a whole for like a whole month. I had like the stitches and then the hole. But everything worked out, and I eventually fought my last amateur fight in like June. Like 8 months later, I did my last amateur fight.
So how was it after the surgery? After you went through that whole ordeal, you find out that it's benign, and then you get back into the ring. It's like, how did you feel on that first fight?
No, excited because I thought I wasn't gonna fight again.
Really? You really thought you were done?
I always think I think the worst always. So
I think it's Spanish people, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we
It's
have.
like, that's it. I'm gonna die. This is my last Fritanga.
Right? Yeah.
That's it. I'm gonna have cancer.
I think that's the part that hurt the most.
He's like, yo, vapor up ain't working.
Yeah.
Windex.
Spray ain't working.
Robitussin.
Damn,
But yeah, like honestly, you're really blessed. Like that's an amazing story.
Yeah.
For you to come through that.
Yeah. And the thing was, I didn't want to like post it or like, cause people feel bad for me. So like. But,
Man, he said, I'm good with a smiley face.
Yeah. People thought. I think one of the fights they thought I had like soldier surgery. I mean, yeah, shoulder surgery.
Oh, I think he said
soldier. Damn.
Oh, see,
That's the thing. Like you just cut yourself open, rub some dirt in it.
Oh, that she was showing the Sepol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But.
You want to rub some on you?
No.
This is brought to you by Sepol.
So you're basically like Chadwick Boseman in the same. You just suffered quietly, didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
So let's move on to a lighter subject because I got pretty heavy. Who would you say was like your inspiration in the fight game? Like,
George St. Pierre. Yeah.
GSP.
GSP. That like watching his fights and how he fought, like it motivated me. I wanted to fight like him. Like very like strategic. And he wasn't
like him.
Yeah.
I mean, you take it to the ground. You're very technical.
I want to be like well-rounded like him everywhere. You know. And he has like he's very because he's like not the best like fighter in one thing, but he's like well-rounded. So that's all like I wanted to be, or want to be, because he's not like the best grappler or not the best striker, but he knows how to blend it well to like.
He was one of the first athletes in the UFC who introduced what mixed martial arts is about.
Yeah.
Everyone, like some guys would come in as a boxer, come in as a BJJ, but GSP learned to blend it in.
Yeah.
So that's why like nowadays like an average UFC fighter, right, is a very, very high level back in the day fighter.
Yeah.
Because back in the day there was only one guy for one thing. But like now, like people like GSP created monsters like you guys who now are versed in every aspect of the jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai, everything, wrestling.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I definitely see it in your fights for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're just gonna get better, bro. That's what's up. But GSP is fucking awesome.
Yeah. That's like main.
So I guess my last question would be, with everything that you've gone through, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Man, stick on the path and just keep believing yourself, and because everything through my life led me to where I'm at now. Like even me going to school, that's how I met certain people, and they're part of my life. And even though it wasn't school, I didn't meet them in school, but like I had a friend that I met, introduced me to somebody else, and that's how I got to them. And now we're training partners, or I made a lot of connections. During the path I had. From FFA, I got introduced to another gym. Because they kind of like didn't want to help me in my fight career, so I went to another gym, and then I just kept growing. I'm meeting different gyms, like bouncing around. I met a lot of connections, and just stick to the plan and keep believing in yourself, and you're gonna get there. Because I would have never thought. I started my pro debut 4 years ago, and I would have never thought I'd be now fighting in Madison Square Garden. Within 3 years of.
Yeah, I'm gonna clap for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I get the clap. I get the clap.
So would ever thought, a few years ago?
No, you know what I thought, man? I just saw because Delgado. Shout out to Delgado. What was his?
Delgado
Geek Vibes. Delgado, remember Delgado, el Colombiano with the hat.
Okay.
Remember he filmed you twice?
Yeah.
It's my boy. So we were talking about you like right before we even reconnected again. And because I was like, yo, man, I want to get back into rockets months ago. And he was like, yo, you should get Fritanga on your team. Straight up. I'm like, oh, shit, Elvin's there. Bro, he's a fucking beast. That guy has it. He has it, man. And he's like, yeah, man, you don't. I told him you're in PFL. I was like, no fucking way. He goes, yo, it'd be cool if you get him. Why is it PFL? I was like, oh, I don't know, man. I think he's big time now. I don't know if he wants to rock with us and it, but yeah, and you did, bro, and I appreciate it. But yeah, man, Delgado and myself, we always talk highly about you since the Taiwan Classic fight.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a beast, and you know, I saw it there and I see it now.
Yeah.
You know, and I really think you're gonna make it, bro. You just gotta, you know, I'm gonna give you like a dad speech, and just keep doing it, consistency, bro, and be yourself. Be yourself, so keep consistent and learn from every fucking fight. Like learn your holes. Like don't you know, try to like be something else. You know? So, but yeah, man, I can definitely see it, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Pat.
Oh, okay.
What's up with you, dog? I know you had some questions for the man. What's up?
I got some questions for you, man. So let's say that you have to fight in, you know, not an octagon, in a battleground, like a neighborhood setting.
I like this.
You got to fight 10 people. 10 people, dog. What? But you have to bring one person with you. But it has to be somebody from a movie. What person would you bring with you? You can
Michael J. White.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I thought, you know, to be honest, I thought you were
White.
going to say GSP from
No.
Captain
Michael
America.
J. White. He's already. Have you seen like is it
Bloodbone?
Bloodbone.
Okay.
He kills everybody in the jail cells. I'm gonna bring him with me.
Remember he was teaching Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice, yeah,
not
the
to
movie.
telegraph a certain fight.
Yeah,
It's actually a pretty good movie.
I mean, that's the guy you want on your team to fight. Doing street fights. That's him, Michael J.
Oh,
White.
shout out to Michael J. White. I'm sure he's watching.
That's a good partner to fight with. He can do all the fighting.
You just stand there,
I'm
just
just-
say, "Hey, good job, good job." Just coach him along.
Yeah.
All right. What superpower would you have? Like, if you could take any superpower with you in the ring, what superpower would you have?
I mean,
Not gain weight.
Or you know what? Even a better question.
that's a hard one.
What's a superpower that people wish you didn't have, bro? Like the person that you fight, and they're like, "Damn, I wish he wasn't this." What's something that you
Good grappler.
grab?
I always know a good grappler.
See that? That's what's up. That's
Scary.
If you didn't become a fighter, what other sport would you be doing right now?
Sport? I mean, baseball would have been the sport that I've always wanted to do since I was little. You know, be a baseball player. That's actually like, right now there's like a little leagues for, you know, the countries.
Yeah.
And watching like the Nicaraguan kids play baseball, you know, it made me want to play baseball again. I'm like, man, I can't wait till.
You should throw the first pitch for them.
Huh?
Yo, what's up, Nicaragua? ¿Qué pasó?
Yeah.
So
How you say first pitch and do they have a first pitch like in
Yeah.
What's it called? Like how you
I
say?
mean,
Everybody.
primer tirador, yeah, primer
What?
pitcher.
Primer pitch. But you in primer
Sound like
pitch.
premier pitcher.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But,
What position would you play?
So I played third base and shortstop.
Third base.
Yeah.
I played first because I was left-handed. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. They threw me over there just because I was first-handed.
Yeah.
They were left-handed. I was like, oh.
Third base, shortstop, and I pitched.
They had me right field.
Right
Right
field.
You know, that's the bitch position.
The ball never goes on this side.
Just don't bother. Just
You
leave
might
him in
be
the
able to
corner.
play like a celebrity baseball league.
I mean, I would want to. That'd be awesome, you know.
That'd be
'Cause
pretty dope.
I was thinking about that. Like, eventually after my, you know, like fighting career, I would like join a baseball team or play semi-pro or,
Why
you
not?
know, I'll
like
still
a
be in
beer
shape.
league.
Hell yeah.
So-
Like one of those beer leagues kind of
Huh?
thing.
Yeah, or I can build. Yeah, help out a little bit. I'm actually I promote and like they help me. It's a Nicaraguan like project. It's Pino Litter Baseball, and they help out kids, you know, with that are like underprivileged or don't have like
really?
gear.
That's awesome.
You know,
Nice.
and they help out. They go to different like cities in Nicaragua and help them out. Play, they'll get them gloves, bats, and all that stuff.
That's really
set
cool.
up
Oh,
games.
that's
They'll do like
pretty dope.
little seminars for them.
What's
like,
their handle? We will put it.
It's Pinolero, the Pinolero, how is it? Pinolero Project Baseball.
Cool. We'll put it in there, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Make sure we follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, another question. You know, with the Jake Paul, the Andrew Tate, and KSI type of people, all these celebrity turned boxers, do you think that's hurting your core, the real fighters, since you have all these celebrities who are trying to fight as well?
I mean, I don't think so. I think it just brings more eyes, you know, and then it brings opportunities for like other fighters that are like, you know, coming out like leaving or, maybe it gives me a chance in the future. I get to fight one of those guys, you know, or
What celebrity would you want to fight, yo?
Call him
whichever
out,
pays
dog.
me more, man. Whichever pays me.
Like if the money they're gonna give you like 100 million, but you
Yeah, I'll fight whichever. I'll fight Jake. I'll fight all
would
of
it be
them.
an easy fight, or would you want to go for somebody that you know that you might have a? You're gonna try to be entertained
I'm
with.
trying to kill them all.
Oh, try to kill them
Whichever
all.
pays, man.
Line them up.
Line them up, and I'll fight till the end. I'll give it all I got.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. This is the last question.
Yeah.
Well, we got the flash question.
Yeah, so I got the flash question. So we're doing it. Oh, you got it?
Last question. What was that?
So in our story, yo, that's good. We have a little flash question, but you can only answer with yo, that's good, or no, yo, that's bad. All right.
Okay.
You can. That's the only answer
Yo, that's
you're allowed
good,
to
yo,
give.
that's
Me,
bad, okay.
All right. So first one, vaping.
Yo, that's bad.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza.
Yo, that's good.
Yeah, yeah, my dog. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Hialeah.
Yo, that's good.
Hey, if you're not from South Florida, you don't know about Hialeah, you won't understand why we're laughing.
All right. This is tricky. I don't know if Nicaraguans have this, but the Edgar haircut.
I have no idea what that is. Yo, that's bad. That's bad.
Mom jeans.
That's bad.
Mint chocolate ice cream.
Yo, that's good.
Oh shit!
I love that.
fuck with you. Marvel.
Yo, that's good.
DC.
That's bad.
Yo, bro, I don't even know you anymore, bro.
He's done.
Yeah, shut it down, shut it down.
Last one and the most important one. The Kardashians.
That's bad.
And that's it, man. Elvin, thank you so much for coming, bro. Julian, not just kidding. Julian, thank you for inviting us to Fritanga 505 at your market. Super Saiyan, aka John, Kevin, Pat.
Yo.
That's us, right? That's it.
Yo,
Let's go.
All right, bro.
Ben, yo, that's good.
Let's go.
Make sure you check us out on RC versus BC, Red Corner versus Blue Corner, and on RAWKT. Everybody shout out your Instagrams. Let them know where they can find you.
J_Antonio.
Elvin Espinoza _
Yo, that's good. And at RAWKT Inc.
Don Ramirez _92.
Effing tripod. On everything.
And I am K Duplin Studios or Dancing No A Photo G.
And this was.
Yo, that's good. And that outro, yo, that's bad.